Hello everyone, you're welcome to the Backyard Brooder. In this video, we're going to be looking at how you can brood using the organic method. Now, we're going to be brief in the description because we don't want the video to be too lengthy. But if you have any question, if you have any request, our phone number is right on the screen. You can put your question across to us. Okay, let's get right into it. Now, when you're using the organic method of brooding, you don't wait until there is an issue. You start up building the immunity and gut health of your birds from the get-go so that your birds are healthy and then they are absorbing as much of the nutrients in the feed they are consuming, and then there is no wastage. Now, some of the things we're going to be using to prepare this for this organic setup are going to include the papaya leaves. In this one, we're using the male papaya leaves. You can use any one that is available to you. We're using the male papaya leaf. We have the mango leaves there. We have scent leaf. We have bitter leaf. We have the tonic leaf. Now, if you also have access to aloe vera, although in very, very small quantity, compared with all of these other leaves, aloe vera should have very, very low quantity. It shouldn't be as much as this. Then we have akintola leaf that is added as our major antibacterial agent or antimicrobial agent. So instead of waiting to use antibiotics, our major antibiotics is in the food we're going to be giving to the birds. Now, we're going to do this using two different methods. We're going to show you how to do it, how to add it to their feed or add it to their water. Now, we're going to be pounding in this case. The reason why we're pounding is so that we don't have to add so much water in blending, and that will help us to be able to add it to their feed. Because while we're preparing this, it was already time to feed the birds, and then we have not finished the preparation. So we just needed to get a handful of these pounded materials and then mix it thoroughly into their food feed so that it is completely mixed. Now, the advantage of this is you cannot have an overdose, although you don't want it to be more than 2 to 5% of the weight of the feed you are administering. It's just the same as if your birds are on free range and they have access to feed on the foliage in your garden. So it cannot be in excess. Now, this will help to boost their gut health. It will also help them in feed conversion. It improves feed conversion, and it also helps them in absorbing nutrients from their feed. So we're going to mix this thoroughly into the feed. After mixing it thoroughly into the feed, we put it in their feeders and then we feed it to the bird. And then the bird eagerly rush this because the feed is just like having some extra nutrients added into their feed. Now, with all of this, we have no need for multivitamin or for boosters or any other chemicals for our beds. So our beds are being grown purely organically. No, apart from those leaves now, we also add ginger, garlic, turmeric, and very, very importantly, lime, which is a very, very important source of vitamin C for the birds. So after pounding everything together and putting it in a bowl, then we cut up our lime. We cut up the lime and mix it together with the mixture. Now, after doing this, we already have a 4-liter keg that we have prepared. So we'll put this in the keg and then fill it up with water, shake it very well, and put it aside. Now, this one we are preparing now is the second time we are preparing for this set of bed. The first one we prepared when they were day old was used up to now. So we use it for 3 weeks. And now we're preparing another one that will be used for the next 2 weeks before there will be need for preparing any other one. Now, after the advantage of this is that once you prepare it once, the more it ferments, the more the phytochemicals it contains are released, and the more potent it becomes. So you can continue to add it to their water regularly. Just make sure that the administration is regular. Once it is regular, their system functions, the system of the beds continue to function optimally, and then you have no recourse for infection as long as you remember your biosecurity. That's an important factor. Once you take care of your biosecurity, you take care of ventilation, you take care of your sanitation, then using this method, you can be rest assured that your beds will grow optimally. And you even check our beds, you realize that many farmers who are using synthetic drugs cannot boast of such a result. And yet, the things we are using cost us next to nothing. So that eliminates most of the cost incurred on medication for our beds. So we get healthy beds, happy beds, yet without breaking the bank. Also, maybe in the next video, we're going to talk about the feed, because for this set, we have been using from home formulated feed. We have not relied on commercially available feed for these birds. We have been formulating the feed for them, and yet you can see for yourself how energetic, how agile, and how great the birds are looking. We're still going to do follow-up videos where we show you some of the feed stuff we get, how we compound the meal, and how we prepare it before feeding it to them, so that you also can beat down your cost of production, so that feed and medication does not take away most of your cost and then you end up with nothing. Apart from that, after spending so much on feed, spending so much on medication, now seeing mortality on your farm again, that is usually very heartbreaking. So this method ensures that, one, your medication, the cost of medication is taken out. Two, you get healthy birds with zero mortality. Now, if you have questions, you have concerns, you have queries on maybe any of these materials or how to prepare them, you can contact us. But we're still going to have another video where we talk about specific situations and infection and some of the remedies you can use when those situations arise. So for this video, we don't want it to get too lengthy. So for now, we say thank you so much for following us this far, and you can contact us anytime. The Backyard Brooder is saying bye for now.